Hi, I'm Henry Hearth, an AI avatar with Hearth and Home Technologies. In today's video, we're going to address a common question we get here at HHT, which is what is cold climate mode? On our gas fireplaces running IntelliFire Touch or newer control systems, we offer a control option titled cold climate. This is often confusing to customers, so we figured it would be a good idea to break down what this is and why it exists. At the highest level, cold climate is a non-permanent pilot flame in your fireplace. Let's break that down even further. Non-permanent in this case means it will not run forever. A standing pilot was a common thing in gas fireplaces of the previous generations. This meant the pilot flame or pilot light stayed on forever. Cold climate, on the other hand, will run for 6.9 days without any use of the fireplace before shutting down. Because our products are sold throughout the US and the world, we had to enforce this specific time on cold climate in order to meet certain local or state regulations. Alright, next up, what is the pilot flame? In this case, the pilot flame is a much smaller flame inside your fireplace that in normal operation ignites the much larger flame when you use your gas fireplace. This method is significantly safer than simply igniting the larger flame on its own. The concept of a pilot is also used in gas furnaces, water heaters, and other similar appliances. Now that we know a bit more about what it is, let's talk about why it exists and why it is referred to as cold climate. The most obvious use for cold climate is, you guessed it, in colder climates. This is because cold air infiltrates the venting of your gas fireplace, eventually making its way into your firebox. This doesn't inherently cause any issues, but it can cause the lighting of the fireplace to be more difficult, as well as produce excess condensation on the glass of your fireplace. While this is the most obvious reason to use this feature, it's not the only reason. It also may be a good idea to use the cold climate feature in both humid or coastal regions of the country. The reason being is that cold climate assists in producing a draft for the fireplace's venting, which prevents both humid or salty air from coming into the venting. These can also make the fireplace difficult to light and mess with the internal mechanisms of the fireplace. Last but not least, using cold climate every so often will help keep your fireplace working at its best. Running just cold climate and a pilot flame in your fireplace consumes very little fuel and also produces very little heat, but what it does do is keep gas flowing. Your valve opening and closing, and the system operating. Think of it like your car. If it's just sitting in a garage for extended periods of time, when you want to use it next, it may be slower to start, or need gas, air in the tires, etc. To conclude, the cold climate option on your gas fireplace is essentially just controlling your pilot flame. This small flame has benefits in a variety of climates and will stay on for 6.9 days unless the fireplace's main flame is ignited, in which case the 6.9 day timer starts over again. We hope this video is helpful to understand this feature. Please let us know if you have any questions or feedback in the comments below.